Carpets went Gengi with BK Bunny was interested day one. Yeah, he was never really that good. He only became good on like Valiant pretty much. Okay, now I am playing this fucking hero. It's so much less fun for me when there's a Widow in it. It's disgusting. I mean, no one played Widow back then. Basically, Time only played it because Time just played whatever the fuck he wants.
Hello.
Hello.
That was always what Time, because Time was the best player on that team. He just played whatever the fuck he wanted, you know?
They have friends there, yeah. Widow with some left, with the hands up.
I'm gonna dive on Widow, can you heal me?
Oh, fun.
I'm going Widow.
Answer this corner.
Nice though. Double sniper.
Low rain. Get rain.
Got that range already.
Widow. Zarya. Help me fast. Guys, help me, Zarya, outside. I'm gonna kill myself, yeah? Raise me, Mercy, yeah? Raise me, Mercy.
You can. Hold on.
It's actually a good song. Yeah, dude. Back in the original Widow meta, when it was like double Widow, it was absolute cancer. Giganti vs Snakes. Finals, that'd be sick actually. I think Giganti are really good. But Giganti only won tank comps, or they won tank comps a lot, right? Whereas I think Snake's like the best dive team in EU.
Okay, I'm here.
I think Angry Titans played tank.
They're coming up, right? Listen, get out. Zarya.
Yeah, they use
What just happened?
dragon.
I actually think Doomfist is actually really strong against tank comps. Actually, I don't know. Actually, probably not on the pro scene. Maybe actually, because you don't rely on luck at all. So a lot of Doomfist kit now is you're around a lot of luck.
Zen, can you kill that?
Oh shit!
Drop down.
Okay, I'm going in 2 seconds. Best coach in EU, so I'm just next in about that. That's true. That's true.
It's hot, sorry hot.
Oh, damn.
Rain on our side. Rain on our side, hot.
Thank you, Mercy.
I mean, KDG is basically hard carrying that team. Combo
I'm
man.
sitting point. I will have ult next time.
Hello? Some reason my ace not going up. Dive for like hydration. I mean, depends. You can run it against snipers on like maps where the snipers have to jump to you to get any high ground. Then Doomfist becomes really good because he's the best here in the game for just guaranteeing that kill with almost no way of losing. I mean, like the Widow's going to snipe you like 20% of the time. Other 80% of the time, you should always be killing her, which is like, you know, I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna kill her.
I'm on pretty.
Oh my god, and she didn't get punished, dude.
Where's the Zen? Where's the Zen?
Run 1 and 3.
Sorry, on.
Nice, run right, low, right side.
Like right there, the fact that Mason got away with the res and like ended up winning us the fight, it's just a joke.
I'm gonna primal them.
I'm missing everything, dude. So only people in past year figure out how important coaches are. I mean, the problem was that the pre-Overwatch League era, there was no good coaches besides like Sata. Once that the Koreans started to come in, like they started to have respect and then just improve. VP, I mean, nowadays there's probably a lot of good coaches. Like Taerong, I think is a really good coach. I think Taerong took a bunch of like pretty much bots in Houston Outlaw. Like that team is mostly bots. Did extremely well with them, especially in like stage 1. Holy fuck, this hero's cancer. I'm like above her as well. It's like the only good coach.
Right side.
I knew this is like god tier against that comp right now.
I need heal.
Holy fuck, dude. Wizard is an analyst. Well, I don't really care.
I have shelter.
Pulls an arrow, Dallas field coach. I mean, he doesn't. Like, it's hard to say how much of Dallas' success came from him. Like, I don't really think he's anything special, really. I don't think he's a dumb player. I think he's probably a good coach, but like, I know a lot of people like suck his dick because they hated Kai. Like, everyone had hate bonus on Kai, so like, I mean, okay, Dallas started doing good when Kai left and this Era guy came in. But like, you don't remember, like, correlation does not equal causation, right?
Okay,
So many things happened for Dallas to become relevant in stage 4, right?
Can we use
First things first, the meta shifted towards them. Incredibly amounts. Tracer became irrelevant when Effect left. They basically just learned how to play Bridget, and then the enemy teams just didn't respect the Bridget pick at all, which is a really, really big deal. And then Timey became actually a good player again, you know, which just randomly happened.
Bro, we get this, bro.
See, I have no idea if there's someone in code on that.
They put it in the wall.
Just stall.
have a new fans now?
I got the big.
I killed the Mercy,
Fuck that Brigade terrible. Rake rat. I think that the biggest problem that Houston has as a team is that they have like, I feel like half their players just have such incredibly inflated egos and are incredibly delusional as players. Like, I think Jake is a super delusional player.
Big.
That he really thinks that he's like a world-class Flex DPS player, and he won't just abuse the fact that his best hero by far is his Junkrat and just play Junkrat a lot.
Can we kill this?
He'll try and play other shit because he thinks he's like, I'm a flexible gamer. It's like, mate, whatever. You can fucking say that to yourself in the mirror, but when it comes to winning games, you want to abuse what you're good at, you know? It's like, mate, I can sit here and ego trip all day and just like play Hanzo and like officials if I wanted to, like, but like I know if I want to win, like I should just play Doomfist. So I'm not delusional, like I think he is.
Fine, I can think.
Okay, Mooma, I think Mooma's a really, really good player. Mooma and Lynx are basically their two best players, well, by far. Adam D disappeared. Like he actually disappeared. Like, to a level which prohibits his effectiveness in a team.
We need to kill that big.
Jake was probably the
reset,
most,
reset, bro.
like one of the most survivable players in stage 1.
you go
In terms of
there?
pure impact, I think like Jake was one of, if not the most like impactful players for his team. Because he shot called and he also was the best Junkrat in the league, right? But like, I don't know. You've got two options if you're a player like that, right? You've got the option to play the only thing that made you relevant as a team, and that's abusing Junkrat Widow. Or you can try and slave to what the meta is, and then you just like you're always going to be disadvantaged because you're never going to be as good as like you don't have the roster to like be as good at other heroes, you know. And then they went with the second option. I think the is the same. Not really.
I can touch.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, Kumat's good, but he's nothing special, right? Like, he's just okay. If they take Kumat over space in Team USA, I'll actually cut my penis off and feed it to the dogs. Like, that'd actually be a joke. You only have 1 DPS? It's playing Brick. Skip the shit, dude. Wait, a Shingle tomorrow? Yeah, absolutely.
They're farm, I see.
Fucking shit, dude.
Go point.
Genji. This one. They're running triple DPS.
Holy shit, I'm whiffing so hard right now. Bara's dead, she fucked up. I'm just low. I'm just really fucking low.
Genji discarded. Genji discarded.
Figure out.
Winston.
What's on free?
Is that
Genji discarded.
coming the mine?
Nice, good job.
You have dive now, so whenever you get to 3 goals,
Plus, yes, bitch just goes Widow. Such a sad cunt. I'm actually looking away in real life.
They're going.
I just have to play here and focus tanks. I'll go ham on
Okay,
the
I'm
Widow.
gonna go with them. Big, don't let res.
Oh my god, it's actually one. I think she was actually one HP.
Hanzo is on our, behind our
Don't rest me,
side,
don't rest me.
Okay, they have wait, they have
Leaks? What do you mean
They have
leaks?
triple
What
tank
leaks?
now. With the
What did I even say? I don't even know what I said.
Yeah.
I tell you, rocket jump. You just don't hold space. Just tap
It's
it.
the high ground. They have a widow.
I fucking hate that hero, dude.
Or are they coming left side?
I need to learn how to play far against widow. It's actually not bad.
There's one. Almost it up. I need that.
I'm on.
I'm with you on the
Widow,
widow.
widow, widow. Widow's one. Got widow.
Nice pick up. Gonna res him.
Zen, zen. Zen on front.
Oh fuck, I destroyed.
Get the
Let's
zen.
go to Diva. Diva.
Zen's one. Big.
Nice, Res.
Winston discorded.
They have wall.
Winston no off. Winston off. No off.
David. Right side.
Products free. Shooting.
Fuck, dude.
Diva.
Mercy, mercy.
Have fans up.
No,
Big snap. They can't touch. They can't touch.
No.
GG, boys.
We just
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. What's a tailspin special? I don't even know what that is. What's it doing? You think it's fishing? Not even play the game.